Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Transport Fever. We're on Series 3, episode number 11 now, and I do apologise it's a bit late today. Yesterday was just, I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood for it, mostly because of Vodafone stroke power cuts. I had a couple of power cuts yesterday, which is unusual. Like my last flat, lived 18 years, not one single problem. Never had a power cut. Here, I've had a couple yesterday, and I've had a couple before. So, but luckily they've only been short ones, so not too long. So yeah, it was all winding me up. I'm going to get rid of a couple of these trees, just because I can. Right, so last episode we did, I've done a little bit of tidying up from the depot, so this is all nice and smooth going through here now. I have got these are fast lanes now. Someone noticed that I hadn't put them fast, and yeah, I've upgraded those. So that goes through to here. I am going to do a depot here. I'm still not going to do it just yet because I've got other plans. Now, a few of you, what else did we do? Oh yeah, we finished the loop. Now, I don't know if I've done a ride through on that train yet, but I'm not going to do it today. I can't remember if I did. Put it down in the comments if I haven't, and if you want to see a ride through on this train, then let me know and I'll do it. Look at that. Oh, we've so got to... I can get rid of that. Look at... Just, like, that view there is, like, epic. Why is that train stopped? No, go. Lucky I checked that. Ooh, that would have been there forever. We would have had a backlog of trains. I don't think I've got any more trains locked, have I? No, they're all moving. Right, so that now works. So we can leave that. That's a wicked route. Quite a few of you have been asking for, like, Paris to Amsterdam and Berlin, which is over here, to Amsterdam. I will do that, but I'm not going to do it now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come from Paris. And then I'm going to get to Brussels, Amsterdam and Berlin. Yes, you thought I was going to not do it at all then, didn't you? Yes. No, we're going to go out that way. So we're going to link these in. So then you'll have the link from... we'll be able to get them all in, you see. We'll have a link from Berlin, look. That will go to Amsterdam. And then Amsterdam to Paris. But I think... I might do it. I might do a double one here. What we might do is we might do a high speed... and a what's his name one, because we can do one to there coming from here, which can be like a little local train. So look what we've got here and the way of lines. Right, we're using those two, so we can come out from this one. So definitely high speed catenary, like so. And then I'm tempted. It's frustrating that this doesn't follow the rule of one like gap, because it makes it so hard to like follow around. I mean, that's not bad. It's not right, but it's not bad. We kind of want to go one and a bit, don't we? So if I put that there a minute. Ooh, it's so... Because we're on unlimited funds, I'm going to go like that. Oh my god, what's going on there? Don't know, too much curvature. Well, I can imagine why. Yeah, you see, we're coming out too far. We're going to have to do it in slower increments. I wonder if I could. It's not a double, is it? No, look, it's just not quite. It's not quite. If we go to there and then start curving it, might have to hold the shift key here. There we go. Like so. I think that's okay. I kind of want to follow that route. That looks alright. I don't mind that. We'll put the crossover in as well. Don't worry. And I see that little bit that I've left. Look at that little bit there. Look. Oh, can't have that. Right, so we're going to do a crossover. So that's going to come in from here to here. I kind of want these crossovers to be faster than this. Let's do that, because then that's a little bit better. Should we upgrade the other one? He's going a bit slow. Let's get him out of the way. And then we're going to pause that a minute. I'm just going to upgrade this one as well. Why? Because I can. Oh, yes. We're going to do it like that. There we go. I'm going to check the routes back. Yep, it's back. It hasn't changed. That's what I like. Bit quicker there. We're going to follow this around like so. And we can start just making a bit of a cut through there. I don't really want to cut through if I can help it. Mind you, this terrain could probably do with coming down a bit, saying that. So we will do a cut through and then I'll smooth it. We'll have a little bit of smoothing today. See, have you missed it? Have you? I bet you missed it this morning. You were like up at 5 AM UK time, ready for the video, and you were like, where's it gone? I did post up on Facebook, so make sure you go and follow me on Facebook, because I did post up that like yesterday was a really shit day for me. Just wasn't getting anywhere. I'm okay. People were like getting worried. I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm having a bad day. It's fine. What I'm gonna do. I'm going to do that. I'm in two minds. There's been a mod that's updated and it's added all these roads, and I'm in two minds about it because it means a bit of scrolling. It does mean a bit of scrolling. No, I don't. You see, that's not the one I want. It's that one. So I'm not overly enthusiastic, but it has got a couple of. I should show you. When you come up through here, not these, so you have to go quite a way. These, I quite like these ones, and you'll see why. Look at that, it's got fences and everything, and the Q one's even better. Like an intercity connection link would be cool in that, and I probably will do it at some point. Right, we need a station. So this is Brussels, so I kind of want to do... Brussels is quite an important town. The whole of Europe is run by Brussels, and none of us vote for them. It's fantastic. We'd have to go that. I don't know if have we used this one before. Did we use it over here? No, we used that one over there. I don't think we've used this one before. I'm just having a look. No, we've used that one. We can use this one. Let's use this one. The problem is I want to pass through, and that's not going to give me 3 lanes, although 4 would be okay for the pass through. We can do 4. So where's that's the main city centre going through there. So let's get this parallel to that. In fact, let's put it in the middle. We'll put it in the middle like that. Yeah, and then we can put... I've got more bus... again, it's updated some of these. So the bus stops, like you can have them close to the road, or you can have them further away from the road. It's like, do we really need it? I've got a Russian bus stop as well, by the way. I don't know if we really need that. I'm going to put this in now, just so it's in and done. And then what I want to do is going to be quite tricky, because it's like I want to get to like there's a midpoint here, which is there, but I don't want to be midpoint. What I want to be is kind of like there. These are awkward stations to use. Right, we need to come out straight for a start. like so. And then I kind of want to be... Ooh, this is going to be difficult. Right, let's go... That's the midpoint. I want to go out there. And then we're going to go... Wait, where did that go? That just vanished. Did you see that? I clicked it and it went. So I want to get there, really. I think that'll work. Because then they link in. Do we want it like that? I think so. And then this, wow, we've now got to go over there. No, I don't want it like that. I've decided not to have it like that. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll bring this over first. Because then we can keep the speed like so. And then work it in. Like that. And then that one. See, that's slowing down a bit there. I kind of don't want it to slow down. That's where it's keeping its speed. That's keeping its speed. That's okay. It's dropping its speed right at the last minute there, which is frustrating. So we may have to go out further, which is okay. We can go out further. Oh, come on. You are so close there. There we go. Right, that's going to keep its full speed through there. Now, I wouldn't normally build a track like that, but that's our bypass line. So that's going to go out to Amsterdam. So it's going to go straight through the middle of that station. Now, I do realise it kind of messes up a little bit. Which means I need to change what I've done here. Because we need to come out from this one. Oop, we've still got a little bit on the end there. So let's come out from there. That will give us our line. Actually, that's quite good that way. Because I've got a plan, you see. This will fit in with something else that I've got a plan with. So we're going to go with that. We'll put our crossovers in. There's always a plan. And what I do with that plan is usually ignore it and do something completely different. Because that's the sort of guy I am. Right, we're going like that. And we're going to take that back to where it's curving, because we can. You see, that's dropping speed again. I don't want to drop speed. I want this like maximum throughput, but then that's going to take it like over there, which I really don't want to go out over there. That's way too far. We're going to have to drop speed coming into Paris. I've got no choice. I don't think I've got any choice about that. Yeah, I don't mind it splitting off there. Is it? It's a tricky one. I think possibly I might be able to get it to come in a bit more. Maybe we should like bring it this way a bit. There we go, like that. And then round. Which makes it even worse. So we won't do that. Come on, let's see what we get there. 150, 109. It's quite slow. But if I go out any further than that, I kind of want to keep... If I go to there, that's not too bad. That's better than what it was. So if we go to there then, I'll live with that. And I'm gonna change this totally. Because what I'm gonna do is we're gonna follow this line down. And we'll have a triple line coming down here, which is going to confuse you. This is going to be very confusing. But there's a bit of a kink in here as well. I think that can be made a bit better as well. It's a bit better. It's going to come around here, and it's going to come into here. That's quite slow as well. Okay, it's going to drop to 90, but not a lot I can do. I kind of want that straight as well. We've got to have that straight. I'm going to do that. That's not too bad. Kind of links. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a funny line. Because you'd expect the high-speed route. In fact, I really don't like this. I really don't like the way this has gone. I'm thinking that should be the high-speed route. And this should be a separate line. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that should be the high-speed route. And it not stop at passenger station 3 and 4 perhaps. Like so. And then bring those around like that, maybe 126. That'll do. It's close enough. That'll be better. I don't like that other line, so we can keep a double along there. I just don't want a double. Do I want a double going in there? No. Yes. So we'll bring this round. Oh, hang on. We've got to do our... Oh, I'm messing this up today. I kind of know what I want, and I didn't like what I did. So we're changing it a bit. I didn't want 4 tracks going along here. This is the problem. But okay, we're going to go with 4 tracks. We're going to go with 4 tracks. Like so. And then amalgamates around to like that. That'll be fine. Now, did I mess up a little bit through here? I did. We can just smooth into there. a little bit. Did you like that? The way I said it. Did you like it? I thought it was good. That just looks like... I might have to bring the French one along and then round. Where's our speed limits? You see, they're good. But it's just the way that goes. I'm gonna have to adjust this line. So it comes like that. Let me take it back a bit. Slowing down a bit. Never mind. It's still green. Smidge off the speed there. As you do. How are we doing for time? We're doing loads of time. 20 minutes in. Oh, blimey. That's taking longer than what I thought. Right. That's a bit better. Through there. It's not... Why is that one 19? Oh, because I've got links in there. Right, okay. That's alright though. Okay, so that's that. That goes through to there. Our high-speed connection will then carry on past here. Like so. And our crossover will come in here, this side only. Like so. And then... How far can I get these along? To about... To about there. I'd say, if I can get that to match, like so. We'll put a double slip switch in, because why not? Why wouldn't you have one? So that links in, that looks alright. Now we've got to put in a station at Amsterdam. See if we can make this look a little bit better. Our road will be one of these. Ooh, bit of a kink there. Possibly go like so. What station are we going to put in here? I'm thinking one of these. So this is going to say we can go one round to there and one round to there. So we need a 4 again. I'm tempted to do 5 just because I can. Just to have a spare one. I don't know why we would need that. We don't need transit tracks or that. I'm going to put double street connection in because I kind of want this one to grow both sides of here. And we're going to put that in like so. So that will go... Ooh, okay. We kind of need that to go over that way. Whilst maintaining speed, and we need a crossover in here as well. Right, we're going to do this. This is a thing. That'll be long enough. Do our crossover. Why? Because we can. Oh, actually. Oh, now that's presented a bit of a curveball for me, because should it be high speed from Paris to Berlin and bypass both of them, that would be a good one. I think that would be the case. So our high speed pass through will go here. Yes, let's do that. So we don't need a what's it there. So we're going to cut that around like so. So I might have to change that station up and have 4 lanes going between here. 186 is what we want to go for. And that's given us great speed through there. Excellent. We're connecting it up. We might not get the ring roads done today, but we'll get somewhere. So yeah, I'm thinking that. Because then we can have a second. I'm going to change this. To be a second run out. These are going to be slower trains. We'll do a 4. We're gonna go super wide on our tracks. I'm tempted to go 3 and do passing points, you know. I am. I won't, but I am tempted. So I want this to go straight, but not like to there. And then that can go there. These are going to be slower ones, right? Okay, we're doing the master connections here. Our high speed link though is going to carry on, and it's going to arch around to Berlin. That sort of fashion. Now Berlin's going to be an interesting one because we can go all sorts of places here. We can come down here, so that's going to be a 2. Well, the high speed's going to be a 2, and then the local one's going to be a 2, so that's 4. We can come down there, so that's 6. We can go up to Prague somehow. That'll be 8. We could also go off to Warsaw and there. So what have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 lanes. Wow. Okay. Can we go up that high on one of these? We can. We can go to a 12. But we've also got one of these. Now, I haven't tried this one yet. Oh, we can only go to a 10 on there. But we can do transit tracks, which is interesting. But I kind of... This is like mega. This is a new station I've downloaded. We can go to 10. I can make that work. Do I want transit tracks though? Do I want high speed links from anywhere to anywhere? Possibly. Let's have a look where it's going to put them. Kind of want them on the end one, maybe. That'll give us 12. And I'm going to put it... I'm going to put it there. Because look at this. This is a... Yeah. Does that look like a Berlin station? I don't know. It's got a Bahnhof, which I don't know where that is. So you lot can correct me. I've probably put it in totally the wrong place, but I don't care. I want it. So what I'm going to hopefully do... That's looking good. And I know it's going to take that out, which is fine with me. Like that. Need to go further out. That's looking good. A nice bit of road round like so. And then we'll curve this to go round to there, say. Something like that. We need to go back down. This is the problem. We've got to go for all these roads. That will go back down to a normal one now. And this can come across as a diagonal. Because why not? Why wouldn't you have a diagonal? There's a little bit of a... Oh, fixed it. Right. Now the question is where are we going to bring this fast line into? I think we've got to work this out. Right. So we've got 2 there. 4. It's got to come in on the 6th lane, the fast one. Which is going to be there. Which is awkward. Is it awkward? It is awkward. We're going to take that middle one out. Because I want that to be the end. Right in the middle. Like so. Ooh, why is that not gone? Why is that? Wait, come on. It's done it the other way. From there. It doesn't like that one. I've gone too far, perhaps. Let's go to there. There we go. It'll have that, and now we've got to come straight out. How are we doing for time? I have no idea. 30 minutes. We've still got a little bit of time. Oh, I've curved that, and it wasn't intentional, so therefore it can't stay. Briskly cutting through the woods. We've got to signal all this up yet as well. There we go, 186. That's cutting through lovely. It's nice and flat, super fast speed and everything. Join that on when I can grab the end to there. So there we have it, Paris to Berlin, and then we've got stops to each of those. We've got to bring in some stops here. And an extra one there. Yeah, because that will be... Oh, hang on. I have done it wrong. That should have come in on that one. No, yeah, should it? Maybe? Yeah, because that's going to go down that way. And that can... Okay. Yeah. We might make that go to there and then that down to there and then not have one coming around here because that's going to be a bit of a tight turn anyway. Right, I'll decide that another day. Right, so we've got to get from there. That's fine. Now, I want to link this in because then we can get all our trains. Oh, mind you, it's a long way around for them. I'm thinking we could probably go the other way. This will link over in some sort of bridge fashion. I'm wondering whether to bring it around there and in. It's going to be tricky. It could be tricky, but it might be worthwhile doing. Or I think we'll link it in this way. I think we go like that. And and then link it across somehow so that these can get over here. So we want something coming off of here. That might slow this track down though. It's having a possibility of slowing it down. I don't mind this bit being slow. Wow, that's a nasty link in there. That's better. I'll tidy that up a little bit. Now in theory we should be able to go yes, 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 and that one's linked in, so yeah, that will work. So in theory we can get that through now. Right, so we've got to make a route from here on a line. I want it on this platform here, which is number 5, and it's going to go all the way to Berlin, and again I want it on the previous one there, so that's going to be number 5. We are going to put signals in. Oh yes. It's not going to stay, it probably won't stay green. Should we bring it back from the platform? Because like the signals here are going to be here. So let's match that. That's going to be one way. Again, the signals are going to be there, so let's match that across. That's going to be one way, and I do realise these have got to be one way as well, which I've missed. We haven't got a crossover in here. That's a bit of a miss. Which obviously has to be corrected. And we can put our signal in there and there. Our signals will go in there. Slightly wrong place, but that'll do. There and there. We're going to have to do some sort of fancy switching here. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go there, there. I'm going to bring that back a bit. There and there, and then that's going to be there. That should create a one-way system. God, I'm good at this. Hopefully. And then we just need another one in there, or well, another 2 actually, because we need one over here as well. So it's going to go there and there, as you do. So that's going to be 1, and that's going to be 1. Have we got one that side? No. That's going to be going out, I presume. Yeah. So we can put one in there, because why not? Right. What train are we going to get on that? Well, it's got to come from out here. This is what we've decided now. We want high speeds, multiple units, electric. I think we've done the TGV. Oh, so I want that yellow one. And we've done that TGV. What about the ice? How many passengers does it take? You see, I want a lot of passengers, really. I'm thinking of that one. I do like the ice. I'm not sure it would go to Berlin, though. I don't know where it goes. It would go into Paris, okay. So we've got the orange one coming in there. You can see what I'm doing. It doesn't matter if I've got more than one, I suppose, in the same colour. That just takes a lot more passengers. And they're the same speed. Look at all these we've got as well. Look. These are slower, which are great. I'm thinking we use that one again, because it kind of fits in with that. How many have we got on that line as well? Just the 2. How many have we got on the other line? Oh, hang on, that's not how I do it. 4. Okay. How many do we want this one? I reckon 2, but the blue ones. We're going to go with 2. We're going to make that a blue line. We're going to add that in. That's going to go on line 1, which is going to be Paris to Berlin. Yes. I've got this. Right, we might not get the other trains in because we've got like 4 minutes left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet that's another TGV. No, it's buses. We got buses and we've got other bits and pieces. We've got all sorts. I like that. Right. To Berlin T2. Right. I quickly, because we've got trams this end, I want to put in something this end. It almost is crying out to have like trams because of the big. Is that an actual stop as well? I'm wondering. Right. Anyway, bus stops. I'm thinking. I'm tempted to put that and then do trams. Let's do that. Although that doesn't go with that. No, where's that? That's Brussels. I don't want Brussels. I want this. Here we go. I haven't even decided what we're going to do with this. We want an oldie woldy one, don't we? Kind of like vintage. Maybe these. I'm kind of thinking trams though. I'm just having a look at what we've got because bus, tram and parking. Oh, look at that one. Ooh. You'd have to put it one or the other. I kind of like that. What's the NFHF? What's the difference? Let's go out here a minute. NF. HF. So you got number 1 and 2. Number 1 and 2. They're both. They look identical to me. What's the difference? They've both got the same lanes going in. I don't get that. Maybe it's if you upgrade them to maybe that. Maybe it's... No, that looks exactly the same as that. Linneyseel and then whatever that is. Yeah, they're both the same. I don't understand the differences between that and that. But we were never there, so no one will know. Right, I am tempted to use that one though, because I quite like that. And I think it would fit in nicely there. Oh, not that one. Buses we're doing. Like that. We want electric. Because I'm thinking of putting trams in, you see. Like so. And then we've got to find our so-called road that we can go like so. See, it could be one of these. Two buildings will be destroyed. Oh well, never mind. As long as it doesn't destroy all of these, we're good. I'm going to stop right in town. And we kind of want to do a loop round town, or... No, we're not going to do a loop round town. We're going to go through the middle. Like so. And then we're going to add in our tram depot thingy, which we can possibly squeeze off somewhere like that. Oh no, we can't put it there. We can put it there. That will do. Right, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, you've got to stop for a minute. Now actually you can go to the other end and you can come out. Right, go. So we now need, I think just the standard ones will go because they're fairly commonplace. Now I don't know how large a tram we're going to do, so I'm going to do that. And we'll do it so that they're off the main road. And pop them in there. Is that enough stops? Or should we do another couple? We can do another couple here to try and get it to build. I'm going to run these lines out in a sec and the other side and do a bridge. I'm just going to do it so that we can have a rough idea of what's going on. I'm tempted to do more along here to encourage growth. Let's do it. I've decided, therefore we're going to do it. And I'm going to do there. Right, 2 new lines. We're going to do one this way around. Like so. Ba-da-ba-ba. So this is Berlin. Tram 1. Berlin. Tram 2. How are we doing for time? We've already gone over. Oh my lord, we're not going to get the trams in. Never mind. We'll put the line in. And then we'll have to end it, I'm afraid. There we go. Right, that's where we are. That one's coming through. That one's going that way. I shall pause it there and we shall finish off on Thursday. So, if you've liked this episode, hit the like button. Feel free to comment down below any tips, ideas or questions that you have. Pop them down below and we will get back to you as soon as we can. I'll put all the usual links for Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and Patreon all in the description of the video. Make sure you go and follow me on those because you'll get announcements and shares of posts for technology and gaming stuff and all sorts of screen grabs and all sorts over there. So make sure you go and follow me on all of those. Most importantly, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and share the odd video out. That's going to be it for today then, guys. So until the next time, it is goodbye from me for now. Bye-bye.